After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida, as we see the number 7 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's done. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. The pass is incomplete. Unclear where the intended receiver was that time. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Picks up the 1st down and still going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. To the air, it's done. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw caught on the left side.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Baker. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Grab behind the line, it's Williamson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. And the Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Baker. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Defense showing blitz here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he will score! Touchdown, Hurricanes! Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Scanning the field. It's done. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, UNC. But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's got it in the open. They bring him down when the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Baker. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Powering through.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Back to throw. It's done. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it in the end zone. A missed opportunity. Now sets up 3rd down here in the red zone.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. So the offense clicking now, Kurt, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Handoff to the back.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. He's looking to throw. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the back gets the football. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The back's got it. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's done. On the move now. Using his legs here. Tackle finally made at the 37, and 1st and 10 from there.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And 1 more play before they head to the locker room. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to begin the second half. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. With sure hands, it's Williamson. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around. And
they'll take a deep shot. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Dropping back. It's Baker. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Punt over the middle. It's Moss. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down after that completion. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Look out, room to run here. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Cut quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? To the air. It's done. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Stays on his feet. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Tar Heels line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll be brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
The coach keeps the offense out there. It's 4th and goal. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Right?
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. The 30. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for 6. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, North Carolina.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. To throw. It's done. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. At the 30. Inside the 20. Oh, he doesn't get there. They shove him out short of that first down marker. Big stop.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Miami, as they put 6 more on the board. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute, you're up by a couple scores. Then all of a sudden, you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pass. It's done. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Leading here in the fourth quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to throw. It's done. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach, and now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Looking for a late deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back. It's done. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Adams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And the junior makes an outstanding catch. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tar Heels. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Back to pass. It's Baker. He escapes the pocket. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.